So where you gonna get not abhor and Edomite from, man?
And the word abhor, it doesn't mean to hate. It actually means to avoid.
Wow, that's even deeper, brother. That's deep, brother.
To abhor, the same way these nations, man, they abhor us. When we go into their shops, they just want us to spend their money and us to get the fuck out, man. You know? Just to separate you from us in your pocket, that's it, man.
That's it, bro.
You know? Let's go back to what did you have? Jeremiah 28, 7 or 8.
And it all went really well. It's one of these where
Okay.
all the
So now the prophets are here now to come and usher in the coming of the Lord, man. Okay? To come and speak about, to come and prophesy, man. Speak about the coming dangers that are coming, the World War III, the end of an empire, because the end of Esau's empire is going to be the biggest one ever, man, because it's the last one, you know? And this is why so many things are going to happen towards the end of this society. That's why there's so many prophecies towards before the kingdom comes and the end of, in between that, there's going to be so many things happening, man. Of which finale of that will be the destruction of the nuclear missiles. And that will be it after that, man.
So this is Jeremiah chapter 28 verse 8. The prophets that have been before me and before thee of old prophesied both against many countries and great kingdoms, of war and of evil and of pestilence. The prophet which prophesied of peace.
Let's keep that there. So what was the purpose of the prophets before? All right. In the kingdom, we're not gonna need for a prophet. Why? Because first of all, we're not gonna go off. We don't need for the Lord to send a prophet to warn us.
That's spiritual,
Okay?
brother.
Because there'll be nothing to warn us about, man. Because why? Because we're gonna be completely righteous. All right. So now that the prophets are here, what are the prophets for? Okay. They are here to tell you about the end of this kingdom, man. Okay, from the scriptures. And that's even worse for Edomites, because it's coming from the actual Bible, man. If we are reading the Quran, they wouldn't give a damn. Okay, they would not care at all. But because it's coming from the Bible, that one, the Mexicans, they know the Bible is the book of the Lord. Okay? The things that are coming from the scriptures, and that's why they don't like the idea of not being included in the kingdom. You know? Can you imagine, man, all your life, they've always told you you're special, you've got white liberty, what's the word? White privilege. White privilege and all that stuff. And then you find out that when the kingdom of God is set up, you have nothing to do with it. You are not welcome in it. You're gonna be slaves in it. Okay?
It contradicts the narrative, you see.
That's why Edomites, when they walk up to the camps, man, they cry, man. They wanna call the police. Romans 3 and 3. They wanna call the police, like, to change anything, man. You know? And then get Lamentations. Lamentations, I believe, is 4. And
Romans chapter 3 verse 3. For what if some did not believe? Shall their unbelief make the faith of the Most High without effect?
let's start with Pastor Taylor Baker. So what if you don't believe? Okay? Is it gonna change anything? Okay? Because Esau, they like to make the Heavenly Father like a fairy tale, man. You know, like those little, the Tooth Fairy and all that stuff.
All that kind of stuff, yeah.
Like in them little Disney movies, they say when people stop believing, then they cease to be existing. In that type of manner.
Peter Pan, innit?
Peter Pan, yeah.
Peter Pan, man.
You know, if you don't believe, then God stops to exist. Come on, man. The Lord is not a fairy tale, man.
That's what Edomites always say that. Like, please God touch wood.
Yeah, all that.
Yeah, they always put the Most High with like one of these little
That's what you
touch wood, like that's good luck.
Yeah, good luck.
The Most High like a luck charm.
Yeah.
Can't.
That's
Superstitious.
true,
Like that movie,
Fingers crossed.
Clash of the Titans.
Yeah.
When they were having the Zeus and them were having a meeting, what did they say? Or the people stopped believing in us and they'll stop praying. So that means if they stop praying and stop believing in us, we're gonna get weaker. like the Heavenly Father is that sort of power whereby if you stop praying and stop believing in Him, it's gonna get weak and it's gonna cease to exist, man. You know, like finally now Esau has taken over the world now, and then God has nothing to do with it anymore.
Oh man.
And that's the pride of Esau, man.
We are. We're gonna go.
You know, that's what I mean. For them to put in the movies, you can see they actually believe that bullshit. All right. What did I say? Lamentation 4 and Psalm 4 and 21. Okay. So this is the last empire, man. That's gonna fall hard, man. You know. Sometimes, you know, I'll just be going somewhere. I just daydream, man. I'll just daydream about the chariots appearing. I'll daydream about the Lord actually coming to lift us up from this place, bringing this, you know. It's just in my mind all that I'm looking up in the see if I'll see a chariot. You know why? Because you know we're desiring that time, man. Second Peter's telling you we're hastening the day, man.
Last night I was up in North London, Alexander Palace, and when you go on the hill, I was just chilling there.
Oh, fine, yeah.
And they had a blood moon. But I was looking for a chariot, but then I saw the blood moon.
That's still not the secret.
Done. Because the scripture says the moon shall be turned to blood before the great and dreadful day of the Lord. So it's all coming.
It's coming, man. It's almost here, man. All right. 4 and 1. Lamentations, yeah.
This is the book of Lamentations, chapter 4,
21.
so that's verse 21, and it says, "Rejoice and be glad, O daughter of Edom,
Nice, brother.
that dwellest in the land of Uz."
He says, rejoice and be glad, man. Basically, enjoy, man, what you can, man. Okay? Turn up, whatever money you have, man, go and spend it. Because what Esau will do, man, they'll save money for their grandchildren. You know? Take their money, man, go on holiday, man. Okay, because after this, man, you're not gonna have another opportunity to enjoy the earth again, man. This is your time. All right. That's what Scripture says. Rejoice now, enjoy now, man. All right. If you're a so-called white person that watches the videos, hope that your life goes back to our people.
Right.
You know, because we do have our people. Because we do have our people, man, among Esau. Okay.
And it says, "The cup also shall pass through unto thee, thou that shall be drunken, and shall make thyself naked."
What's the cup, man? Okay. I'll give you examples, man. Slavery. The cup that went past us, man. Number one, slavery. That's gonna come to you as well. Okay. Oppression. That's gonna come to you as well. Okay. Because now, man, even your breeding is gonna be controlled by us, man. Okay? You're only gonna lie with a woman just to have children, man. Just so you can bring more slaves for us. Okay? So everything that we went through,
That's the spirit, man, because as the brother was speaking, I just thought to myself, one of the heads from Central
Fuck's sake, touch
Yeah,
out.
10 seconds before,
I know,
man.
good
I can't
call
lie.
today too.
That's
That's the spirit works, man.
because when these mobile phones go down here, we're going to be able to communicate with our heads.
Yeah. Telepathy.
Like 10 seconds before, I was thinking,
Shit, that's deep, brother.
either Ramal or
Make that be a faith booster, brother. Make that be a faith booster to your brother.
yeah, 30, show me 30 and 7.
And you see how it's like it had nothing to do with what we were talking about, but it just came in my head.
Like sometimes when I'll say to myself on my way here, like I'm gonna see a hub. And then I see that when I arrive and I see the block.
Oh, that's beautiful, brother. You've told me that before. Sweet, brother.
Well, finish that this in Lamentations first, and then Deuteronomy 30. Okay, read 21 first. Get Deuteronomy 30, 7, and then go back to this. Lamentations 4.
So, Lamentations 4 and 21. "Rejoice and be glad, O daughter of Edom, that dwellest in the land of Uz. The cup also shall pass through unto thee. Thou shalt be drunken, and shalt make thyself naked."
Matter of fact, get Jeremiah 49 instead. Speaking about the cups.
The book of Jeremiah.
Start from read 7 first, and then jump down to 12. Jeremiah 49 and 7.
Scriptures flying. Alright, Jeremiah chapter 49, verse 7. Concerning Edom, thus saith the Lord of hosts, is wisdom no more in Teman? Is counsel perished from the prudent?
And it says concerning Edom, okay? Concerning Esau. Alright, jump down to number 12.
Yeah, do it, brother.
Okay?
Just leave it a little bit open, yeah? Slightly
Verse 12,
open.
it says, but thus saith the Lord,
You're gonna take a sip now, yeah?
behold,
Alright, do it.
they whose judgment was not to drink of the cup,
They whose judgment was not to drink of the cup. And who is that? And the Israelites.
What a brother.
Why? Because us, we were given the law, statutes, and commandments. And if we kept that right, we would have never drunk of the cup of the Lord, man. Of the cup of that slavery, of all that oppression, and everything that we went through as a nation. Alright? So it says, they whose judgment were really denied.
it says, but thus saith the Lord, behold, they whose judgment was not to drink of the cup,
And that's the Israelites. Because we are the ones that are special, not you. Go ahead.
of assuredly drunken, and art thou he that shall altogether go unpunished.
So that's the Lord is asking you, man. So those people who and the people that he called special, his firstborn, above all nation, they've drunk. They got punished for the things that they did.
Military, that's military.
The brother they can notice the chariots in the air, man.
Alright, we've had a report over the lightning in the sky.
Seen a lot of them lately, boy.
I'm telling you, brother.
Yeah.
I'm pure on my way too.
Yeah. Last night it was going up and round and round. I see some. I filmed it, but I don't know if I'm gonna put it up. But the thing is, I've never seen this one before, so I'm kind of strange light, boy.
Yeah. So now the Lord is saying to Esau, those people, ask our people, those niggas that you had in the ghettos. First of all, they're supposed to be holy and special to the Lord. So now he said they have drunk their punishments. They've suffered for they've been punished for the things that they've done. So the Lord is asking you, so you think you're not gonna be punished for the things that you've done? You know? You gonna go unpunished?
It says, art thou he? It says, art thou he that shall altogether go unpunished? Thou shalt not go unpunished, but thou shalt surely drink of it.
So thou shalt not go unpunished. That's the cup of slavery, man. I believe there's another precept where it gives a bit more description of the cup, man. The cup, the fury of the Lord. Okay, and we suffered it, man. Come on, man, being packed like sardines, man, on the boats. From how long did that take from those ships, man?
Damn.
3 months.
Wow.
Half of us, and they'll pack so many so that as many as possible can survive.
Yeah.
And if there was too many, they'll tie us up into, you see the movies, right? They'll tie us up into chains or whatever and then just throw us overboard, man. We went through all that shit, man.
They made there's no such thing as a toilet. You shit where you were, and that's it, man.
You're shit, literally, you
Right
were
there.
sleeping and eating on your own shit
Yes, yeah.
for 3 months, man.
And what they would do is, if you didn't eat the slop or slime food they gave you, they'll knock your teeth out.
Yeah.
And then shove it down your throat.
Pig's will. That was.
Some pipe and then, yeah, man. We went through all those things, man.
You know when you heard about pig squill when the pigs when they make they eat it's all this garbage pig squill and they just put it in the slop and the pigs eat it. They used to give that to us. Pig squill, all kind of shit.
You know?
And you said something spiritual. That could be actually us in them times, you know.
Yeah.
You know what I mean, brother? On those ships.
Because the scripture says even our king would go into slavery, man. So if our king went into slavery, man, we went through slavery.
That's deep.
know?
That's deep. That's very deep.
Our king, speaking of King David, if King David suffered slavery, what more us, man?
He's still trying to beef up his
Two
little.
lights in the sky.
See, every time we see chariots, not long after, man, we all see helicopters, and planes go up in the
You
sky.
notice it.
Yeah. You know, so now we see earlier on we see chariots, now there's
And no
all kinds
matter
of
what they do,
helicopters.
they cannot come. That's Esau's chariot. That's
know?
their chariot.
Yeah.
Left hand side.
Lamentations. Let me see if there's more. Yeah, read that 13 and then go back to Lamentations.
Was that 15?
You have it.
Yeah.
Okay, read 13.
Alright, and it says in Jeremiah chapter 49 and 13, for I have sworn by myself, saith the Lord, that Bozrah shall become a desolation,
America, go ahead.
a reproach, a waste, and a curse, and all the cities thereof shall be perpetual waste.
So the Lord is coming to destroy you first. First of all, he's going to destroy your lands. We had the land, we had Israel, and what happened? With violence, the Lord, 70 AD, we sinned against the Lord, and with violence, he took away our land. Okay? And then he came and gathered us by way of slavery, man. Okay? So now that cup is coming to you now, Esau, man.
Yeah.
All right, Lord, back to the meditation. You know? It's that here, man. That just shows somebody that uses their Bible, man. You know? You motherfuckers, man, you've been learning for years and your Bible is nice and it's crispy clean. Like it just came off a bookshelf from the shop, man. You know, showing you don't study, man. You know? The brother is laughing.
What was that? 4 and 20.
Was the last verse. The fourth verse, chapter.
Oh yeah, verse 22. Alright. So Lamentations chapter 4, verse 22.
You know, read 21 again and then go down.
Verse 21. Rejoice and be glad, O daughter of Edom, that dwellest in the land of Uz. The cup also shall pass through unto thee. Thou shalt be drunken and shalt make thyself naked. The punishment of thine iniquity is accomplished, O daughter of Zion.
So our punishment is at the end, man.
Wow.
You know, we are done now. Okay, we've slid after the last tribulation, the last part of the judgment, Jacob's trouble and all that stuff. After that, man, that's it, man. All Israel shall be saved.
That's why Yahweh shot the cross. I said it's finished.
Yes, brother.
His part of his punishment was finished.
Yeah.
Job done.
Ours is done now, man. We're in the last part. All we have to do now is have faith towards the Heavenly Father now. And then now we're getting restored back, man. Okay? The Lord is raising back the tabernacles of David. And this is why we're in the highways and the byways calling our fellows. Okay? Saying it's time to go back home now, man. Alright, my niggas are happy in captivity, man. Okay, eating McDonald's, man, and chilling in this fucking society. Alright?
And it says, he will go north. The punishment of thine iniquity is accomplished, O daughter of Zion. He will no more carry thee away into captivity.
We are no longer going into slavery, man. That's beautiful to hear, man. You know? This is beautiful to hear, man.
Say, he will visit thine iniquity, O daughter of Edom. He will discover thy sins.
So now it's Esau's turn now. Alright? And that's why the Lord in Jeremiah said, man, and thou, like, we suffered for our sins, and you think the Lord is going to get you off scot-free? Ecclesiastics.
The other brother, is he coming as well? We don't know.
I don't know, you mean face?
Yeah.
Might be a later.
Because Esau thinks the Lord has forgot about the earth, that he can carry you on, you can get up if you want, the one, I don't know where it is, that their houses shall continue from generation to generation. Okay, because Esau thinks it's going to keep on going and keep on going and keep on going, you know. But, you know, the Lord is coming down on you now, man. It's your turn now. Alright? Right up.
In the book of Ecclesiastes chapter 8 and 11, because sentence against an evil work is not executed speedily.
Because sentence against an evil work is not executed speedily, because you didn't get your judgment yet, okay? Because you think all the things that you did to the Native Americans, the Lord has forgot. Because you think all the things that you did to Judah, Benjamin, and Levi, you think because the Lord did not do anything to you about it, you think the Lord has forgot. Okay? The destroying of the earth, you think the Lord has forgot. So go ahead, do that again.
And it says, because sentence against an evil work, is not executed speedily. Therefore, the heart of the sons of men is fully set in them to do evil.
So you continue all your wickedness, man. Because the Lord didn't judge you, you continue your wickedness. You continue your wickedness, man. Okay? You know how you nigga will commit adultery, and then you walk outside, there's no lightning bolt. You cross the road, he's not been hit by a car yet. You know, he goes to bed, he wakes up, nothing's happened. So now they think, I'm good, innit? I'm good with the Lord, man. Alright? But the Lord will come for you, man.
That's why the scripture says, surely visiting the houses of iniquity in the third and fourth generation. Because sometimes you can do a sin and pay for it there and then.
Yeah.
A year later, 2 years later. Sometimes you pay for it in your next lifetime. You know?
You know, exactly, man. Because even the ones that Exodus 20, even the ones of you that died, the ones you got these elites, the ones that what's his name, the ones with 7 heart transplants.
David.
And the nigga couldn't even save himself, man. I bet you the motherfucker was getting a fresh heart every year.
Yeah, that's true.
And where were they getting those hearts from, man? That means somebody had to die, innit? You know? Fresh heart every 7. How can you be 100 years old if you get 7 heart transplants, man?
That's crazy.
Exodus 20 and jump down to the second and third generation.
Yeah, but verse 5. Exodus chapter 20, verse 5. Thou shalt not bow down thyself to them, nor serve them, for I am the Lord Jehovah thy power. I'm a jealous power, visiting the iniquity of the fathers upon the children, unto the third and fourth generation.
Visiting the what is it again?
And it says, visiting the iniquity of the fathers upon the children, unto the third and fourth generation.
Visiting the iniquity, Isaiah 14 and 21. Visiting the iniquity of the fathers onto the children, onto the third and fourth generation. Why? Because you're the same people that are gonna come back again, man.
That's it, bro.
Okay, so even death is not gonna separate you from the judgment. Okay?
I'll bring this out.
Hold on, let me bring that one first. Bring
This
that
is
one
the
first.
book of Isaiah chapter 14, verse 21.
And that's what Esau, man.
Prepare slaughter for his children, for the iniquity of their fathers.
Prepare slaughter for his children for the iniquity of their fathers. So even in death, there's no escape, man. So all Edomites are gonna come in the kingdom, and all Edomites are gonna save slavery. All right, there is no escape, man. Okay, and this is why the Edomites that are alive now, man, they're gonna be scared to die, man, because you're gonna die today, and they just wake up and be born in the kingdom, like shit. You know, like when you're playing games and then you just respawn somewhere else. You know, you're just gonna respawn in the kingdom now in chains, man. Chains tied up in the, as a child, as a little freaking kid, man, tied up in the leg, tied up in the hands. All right. So there's no escape, there's no escape of judgment, man. And this is why you motherfuckers have to fight for your place now. You know.
You're gonna have specialized chains for your toddlers. Little chains. Slavery, man.
Do you have a precept?
Yeah, when you was talking about crossing the road, Esau, and Psalm 50 verse 21, these things that thou hast done, and I have kept silent, thou toucheth that they thought of that I was altogether such as one as thyself.
Yeah, because Esau always thought that the Lord was with them in everything that they did, man. Destroying the earth, thought God is with us. Enslaving the Israelites, God is with us. In a way, the Lord was with you, but I think He's still gonna turn around and punish you either way. You know?
Yeah, but I will reprove thee and set them in order before thine eyes.
And this is why you are seeing all the camps rising up now, man.
Exactly what you said.
The tabernacles of David being raised up. Okay? So this is the time now, man. Alright, start from 14.
So this is the book of
Revelation 10, 13, and I believe 10.
The Quran.
He that left into captivity.
Oh yeah, so this is the book of Revelation, chapter 13 and 10. He that leadeth into captivity shall go into captivity.
He that leadeth into captivity, he that leads into slavery shall go into slavery, man. Go ahead.
He that killeth with the sword must be killed with the sword.
He that killeth with the sword must be killed with the sword. Who lives by the sword, man, in this planet Earth? Okay, who was given that blessing of the sword, man? You know? Who was it given to? And all their life they lived by it. Okay, all their life they lived by that sword, man. Alright? Is that done? Then Isaiah 14 from the top.
Isaiah chapter 14 from verse 1. For the Lord will have mercy on Jacob and will yet choose Israel.
So the Lord is going to have mercy on the Israelites, okay? The so-called Negroes, Benjamin, Levi, the Latin tribes, the Indian tribes, okay? In America, man, those Mexicans, man, that you use their labor and pay them cheap money, Okay, because those are the Israelites, man. All right. So those the Lord's gonna have mercy with. Revelation, the 7th chapter, it tells you, man, it's 12,000 from all the tribes of Israel. The great multitude, that's the Israelites, man. Okay. Go ahead with that.
Yet choose Israel and set them in their own land.
So we are going back to our own land. Go ahead.
And the strangers shall be joined with them, and they shall cleave to the house of Jacob.
And the strangers that are gonna join to the house of Israel is the Israelites that are scattered around the world, man. Okay. So we are coming to join onto the house of Israel, man.
Shalom, shalom.
All right. So we are the strangers now that are cleaving onto the house of Israel. All right. Go ahead.
And it says, and the people shall take them and bring them to their place, and the house of Israel shall possess them in the land of the Lord for servants and handmaids, and they shall take them captives, whose captives they were, and they shall rule over their oppressors.
Read that again.
Verse 2, and it says, and the people shall take them and bring them to their place, and the house of Israel shall possess them in the land of the Lord for servants and handmaids, and they shall take them captive, whose captives they were.
So we are gonna take all. And that's another reason why we say all the nations are gonna be in our land, in the kingdom, but you're gonna be slaves there, man. That's gonna be the role that you're gonna play. Everybody that had us under captivity, we're gonna bring them in captivity. Okay, everybody that will save slavery, they're gonna be our slaves, man. Okay, we're gonna rule over our oppressors, man. Right now, who's our oppressor now?
And it says,
So right now, who's like right now? If you say the so-called Negroes, who's oppressing? Who would you pick out? Who's their oppressor right now? Who would you say is their oppressor right now? Everybody knows. That's why when we say we shall rule over our oppressors, we don't even to point who that is, man. Everybody already knows. Okay, everybody who was lynching us in trees, man.
Yeah.
Okay, right now, man, Jack, man, being shot down by the police. Okay. So-called Negroes, man. What's the word, man? Last one hired and first one fired. You know, that's the condition of our people, man. That's the curse that's come upon our people, man. All right, but the scripture says we shall rule over our oppressors. Okay. So we are the ones that are coming in we are the ones that the Lord is gonna put back in that land, and we're the ones that are gonna enslave everybody else around the world. You have a precept?
Yeah, Zechariah 2:8 says, For thus saith the Lord of hosts, after the glory hath he sent me unto the nations which spoiled you, for he that toucheth you touches the apple of his eye.
Okay, and who's the apple of the Lord's eye, man? Okay, the Israelites, man, and they did touch us, man. Okay, they shackled us up. Okay, they operate even till to this very day. That's why the scripture said, no man shall buy you, man. All right, because right now, if you look, where are the slaves that were carried away? Slaves, where are the children? You know where you're gonna find them? Okay, in the hands of the people that took them slaves, who took them as slaves. Okay, but now the Lord's gonna turn it around. Okay, He's gonna put us above these nations now, man. We're the ones that are gonna oppress them now, man. All right, and this is what we are waiting for now, man. Okay, where the Lord is gonna restore Israel back to where it's supposed to be,
Right.
That everlasting kingdom.
That reset.
You know, and that's why these guys, man, that they're still trying to fight tooth and nail, trying to hold on to that last piece of power that they're trying to hold on to, man. Okay, but everywhere else, the Lord is setting all you nations up. Okay, setting you up for World War III. Okay, because soon the chip is coming, and as soon as that, and as soon as that happens now, then everything is gonna move fast. Okay, when that chip is getting mandatory, the end of this kingdom is gonna move fast, man. Okay, Isaiah 24, the destruction. All right, that's 2 hours.
Bro, see how the spirit works, man. See how the spirit works. Look.
All right.
That's what I'm saying to you, brother. Bro, that's deep, you know.
See how the spirit works, man?
That is deep.
The spirit is funny, man.
I'm telling you, brother.
It's funny, but then again, it's not funny.
No, I know exactly what you're talking about.
Who's talking about that, man? Who next? Are you next?
Hey, did you bring your extra garment?
Nah, I didn't, you know, Slovakia. Slovakia, man. I got one next at home though, for another time. I'll make sure I always have it with me.
What you say? You said some big. What did you say?
I said I'll be like that one, didn't I? I'll keep my ancient garment. I'm speaking in Slovakia, let me watch.
What are you talking about?
Isaiah 14. Says, and the people shall take them to their place, and the house of the Lord,
That's fun, isn't it?
the land of the Lord.
I'm telling you, brother.
Oh, man, yeah, because yeah, pretty much, man. The roles are reversing, man. Okay, because if you head back over to when you go back over to Deuteronomy 28, the Lord stipulated that if we followed Him, the blessings we would receive. But if we went away from the law, statutes, and commandments, the curses will come on us. But the Lord programmed us in the way that we're going to go off.
That's it, brother.
All right, because to appreciate righteousness, you have to understand or see the other side. You have to go through the wickedness. So in Deuteronomy 28, those curses came on us. But now in Isaiah 14, the roles are reversing. Those curses that were laid on us, or still on us, to be honest, okay, they're going to be put on Esau now. All right. So as the Prophet said, Esau's going to be the new nigger, man. He's going to be the one that he has to go to. Well, to be honest, he ain't going to have a land. All right. He's just going to be in the pits, divided amongst the brethren. Okay. He's going to be given food to eat. All right. He's going to be told when to work, you know, when to rest. And the only rest he's going to get is a little bit on the Sabbath. But then as the Apostle said, it's not even a rest, because in their head, they're going to be thinking, oh man, when the sun goes down, I'm back to the field.
Yes.
So there's a physical rest, but then the psychological pain is never going to go away.
Yeah, just like Jack, man, like in Deuteronomy 28, it tells you, man, like our mindset was, would it to the Most High it were evening. And at evening, would it the Most High it were morning, man. Because why, man? Because at night time we're supposed to be sleeping, but your mind is not at ease, man, because you don't know if the master is going to come bust into your little sleeping quarters and either rape your wife or put you to death or, you know, just ambush. Because Esau was wicked like that, man. If you read some of the things that Esau was doing to us, man, they did some wicked ass things to us, man, as a people, man. Because every day you're in fear, man. During the day you're in fear. The movie Django, the guy, he came and opened the cage for them and told them you can go, and they refused. Nobody around in some desert, you saw Django, right? Nobody around in some desert somewhere. He opened the gates so you can go. I've killed your masters. They're like, nah, like fuck that. You know, they refuse still, man. Why? Because they're that trembling heart on them, man. But this time it's gonna be Esau that's gonna have it. I've got a precept for you.
And it's going to be worse for Esau because Jake is very strong in the head, man.
Yeah.
Although it broke us down, it takes a lot to break an Israelite down, man. Mentally. But Esau, boy oh boy, man, like them bankers, let one trade go wrong,
Yes.
and they're gonna jump out the window, man.
Yeah.
So what are you gonna do in slave?
Can't.
Precept. It's Isaiah 14 and 16, and it says, they that see thee shall narrowly look upon thee and consider thee, saying, is this the man that made the earth to tremble, that did shake the kingdoms, that made the world as a wilderness and destroyed the cities thereof, that opened not the house of his prisoners?
There you go. So all the nations are gonna look on Esau in his state in the kingdom and say, wait, hold on, you mean to tell me this man was the one that once made us tremble?
That piece of shit.
You know? You might be, I don't know, these nations, they might be walking past or whatever, and they see an Edomite that used to be their boss that now looks like death, man. True. You know? And you know, but collectively as a nation,